I once had a friend named Crystal. Crystal suffered from severe depression. She didn't say anything. She knew she had depression, but she just didn't want to accept the fact that it was on her. She was known to be very popular, very talkative, very joyful. Her grades were always high in school. Everything seemed to be perfect in her life. But that's just how everyone seemed to view her. If you looked at her from a distance, she'd always be laughing with a smile on her face, cracking jokes. But in her own mind, it was different. It was a completely different story. She tended to blame herself for a lot of things, even things that didn't involve her. She would not understand a math problem, and she'd blame herself for not understanding it. She'd always say that she wasn't good enough for anybody, she wasn't good enough to be here. It eventually got to a point where she committed suicide 3 years ago. Crystal at home was almost kind of the same thing. Her family was known to be a very joyful family, all good together. They were really supportive to the community. They always gave to the community as much as they could. At the dinner table, like I said, she always had a smile on her face, happy, cracking jokes, just making fun of her siblings like any normal family would be. In her room, she would plug in her headphones and go into depression, where it kicked in the worst. Many ways people could have helped Crystal was by not only therapy, but by counseling. I know schools have counselors, but they are just kind of there for educational support. In my opinion, I think counselors should be there for emotional support too. So according to the ADAA, women suffer from depression more than men do. According to Sarah on this article, counselors are very needed for people with depression. They help a lot due to the fact that they could probably just test them once every month to see if they've improved or gotten worse to help the situation. Another way you can help people with depression is by just venting to them, sharing with them your opinions. You could probably share a serious story about something and hope to get feedback back. So one way you could do that is probably offer or recommend to listen to their playlist. Someone's music taste says a lot about them due to the fact that it's probably certain genre, artist, or just the plain lyrics say a lot about them. These are 2 ways people could have helped Crystal, but unfortunately it was too late and she couldn't take it no more. So the point of this speech is just to keep into consideration that even if someone looks the happiest as they can be, deep down inside, they're hiding something. They're hiding depression, anxiety, or any type of mental health disorder. This can all come to the point where they do regretful decisions and just leave everyone with this bad note on them. I'm here to say that from all this, Crystal had so much to live from her life. She had a lot of friends that were there. Her family was very supportive. She just didn't want to share her feelings due to the fact that she thought she would be judged. Even if you are judged, judgmental people could actually help. From a judge they do, from something they tell you, you can improve on that and be a better person for yourself. Counselors, like I said, could have helped her a lot. Friends and close family could have helped her much more. But since she's made no sign of any type of sadness, they didn't know anything was wrong with her. They didn't know what was going through her head. So now I just want to say that depression is a very serious issue. Depression needs very, very serious help, and it is not something you can fix overnight. It's a really long process, and it's a process where you can't do it alone. You need others to help you through it all so you can get over it and overcome it. Thank you.